The central principle of investing in stocks is looking at how the business is performing and operating. It is what drives the value of its stock higher. The rest is merely a byproduct and a short lifespan in the effect of the stock. This driver is what named fundamentals. Moreover, technical analysis is then added to the fundamentals to ensure that the technical and fundamental data converge to increase the probability of your decision. An excellent example of how this would look complete would be to gauge Microsoft Corporation, NASDAQ MSFT. Fundamental analysis. The driver, the Microsoft Corporation, is based out of USA. When looking at Microsoft Corporation, it is crucial to find out the sector and industry it belongs to, which is respectively technology and business software and services. It helps to provide a relevant benchmark to how the company is performing against others in the industry. Alternatively, you can use the price-to-earnings ratio, PE, to compare against others and to gauge growth potential. However, PE only paints a small picture of what else could be used to compare against its main competitors. Because 28.62 is isolated for the performance of the stock alone, the 21.43 factors in growth to get a better outlook on its future performance, since PE can present a high-growth stock as overvalued. An increase in the PEG over time shows signs of continued consistent growth. Microsoft Corporation current annual EPS growth is at 29.10%, thus confirming the 21.43 ratio. The current dividend yield for Microsoft Corporation is 2.17%. The dividend yield expresses to the investor the amount of return to expect against the amount of capital invested in the stock. That is why the dividend yield is directly affected by the current share price. If the yield were to stay constant, but the stock price to decrease, then you would see an increase in the dividend yield. Dividends are paid out to investors from the free cash flow that the company has. Currently, Microsoft Corporation has a free cash flow of 30.41, showing that they can continue to pay dividends without any problems. It always pays to check deeper than the surface of the usual business metrics. An investor should look at the management end of the company and how their decisions have reflected through the company's stock. Check to see if the CEOs and other directors, officers have a stake in the business, which can show confidence inside management. Same goes with institutional ownership, which is another spectrum indicating confidence or lack thereof. Microsoft Corporation owner and institutional ownership are respectively 1.40% and 75.50%.